All right, if you're a full-time RVer or a weekend warrior or anything in between, and you have Starlink or you have a cell phone booster or you have a flagpole that you want to mount, you're probably going to want one of these. Now, let me show you really quick that what this is a pole mount, right? So you have to have one of these long poles in order to mount this, or a flagpole, and it just mounts right inside of here. But the thing that I like about this is you can adjust it to any different way. So let's say if it is Starlink and you want to get a different signal, you see how flexible that is? I really like how it's kind of spring loaded, and it just feels really mechanically not cheap, I guess, for lack of better words. But you can adjust it to any different way, shape and size. And then you also have another area where once you get it adjusted, you can lock it in for if you're in an area that has high winds, you don't want your flagpole bending or that pole breaking or anything. So I'm going to show you how to install it. Now, the simplest method to install it is if you just come down here and it goes into a normal 2-inch receiver. Just like that, boom, you're done. It's installed. You angle it, whatever angle method that you need, and you're good to go. You lock it in place. Now, the problem that I have that other people have had is that I have a door on here. And because I have a door, if I have this here, I can't bring my stairs out. And so I can't really use my Hitch receiver if I'm camping in an area that I want to put my pole up if I want to use my door. So they give me another option, which is a bracket option that goes on the bumper. So this just sits on the bumper, and then this just slides in like so, and then this acts as your receiver, right? So that's the way I'm going to hook it up today, and it's a simple little install. You got the back bracket, you got the forward bracket, and you install it like this to make sure that the holes are aligned. A pro tip, make sure it's the tall way, that the holes are aligned this way if you want your pole to get set vertically, right? So it's like this, like that, and you just put the bracket, you just put the screws in here, the washers and the nuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick, and then I'll show you. So they give you these long brackets right here with a washer, a locking washer, and then a nut. And we will just do the first one really quickly, like so. I'm just gonna make that finger tight so I can get the next one in. There we go. So you get these guys right here, and then you just tighten those up against the pole. I'm so happy that that comes with this, because I didn't want to lose access to my door. So really am happy that it does come with this bumper attachment. All right, and we'll cinch those down, put this in just like so. All right, let me show you this. If you want it extended all the way out, you can put it in this one. Now that's gonna give you quite a bit of extension, but not as secure. So I'm gonna probably go with more in like this, extend it that way. That gives me just about enough. That gives me the clearance from my rig, which is about the same as my ladder right there. So that's where I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna use this pin right here, hitch pin, and then locking pin, cotter pin, and just lock it in place right there. All right. All right, now we have the last piece right here, which is the pole. So you just kind of grab your pole, stick it in, and that's gonna work just nicely. Tighten it just like this, and that is not going anywhere. Yeah, so if you have a Starlink, a flag, or like me, a booster, cell phone booster that I need just to get a cell signal and some internet, this little pole mount might just be your new best friend for sure.